How many of you have a high priority on your desk right now? And raise your other hand if you have more than one high priority item on your desk right now. I think we all do. What happens when you have competing priorities? You have a list of things that need to be done in a day. Well, I'm going to show you a simple tool on how to prioritize your priorities. Let's get started. You can grab the handout for this video in the link below. I'm going to show you this demonstration, and there's a sample in the handout, and then you'll see a clean page that you can use again and again to go through this exercise. Here we go, step by step. Step one starts in the middle of the worksheet. The first thing that you do is list your top priorities. Now, here's the thing. Before you list all of your biggest projects and deadlines, think about how to break down the tasks that you need to accomplish for each of those projects into something that you can accomplish in about an hour. Here's some examples. I have a new team member that I need to train on our new standard operating procedures. It may take a few days, but I've broken it down to 1 hour segments of things that I can train that person on. That's what I'm going to list in this worksheet. We also need to write a weekly report, fix some code on that Acme project, respond to a client question, and then document our changes for Acme. These are all things that I can get done in about an hour. The next thing that I like to do when I'm using this worksheet is, first of all, list the date that those items are due, and then also estimate how much time it's going to take to complete those tasks. One thing that I've learned over the years is to overestimate. If I think something's going to take 10 minutes, I put 20 in just to be sure. I like to color code so that I can quickly look at this list later. If I have a break, let's say, maybe I get to a meeting early and someone's going to be late, I know I have an extra 10 minutes. I can look at my list and see if there's any 10-minute tasks that I can bang out while I'm waiting for that person. The other tip I have about this is never to plan more than 4 hours of work in a day. Why do I say that? Well, because there's going to be interruptions. You're going to have requests from your leader or your customers or your clients, and things are going to change. If you block out and plan 8 hours of work to get done in a day, you may be setting yourself up for failure because things change. You get new requests, new projects come in, the phone rings, people stop by your desk. So it's better to just plan 4 hours a day, and then if you can get more done, that's a bonus. Let's go to step two. Step two is a process of comparing each item against the other to see which one is more important. So in this first example, we're comparing item number one, spending an hour with our new team member to train them on the SOPs, with number two, writing the weekly report. We've determined that the first item is more important. So in that section over on step two, we're going to circle number one. Let's go on to comparing item one and item three. If we wanted to determine which is more important, training our new team member or fixing code on the Acme project, fixing code is more important, so we'll circle three. And then we compare items 2 and 3, and here we circle 2 because getting that weekly report done is a little bit more important because someone's waiting on that information. Same thing down with step 4. You compare item 1 and 4, 2 and 4, 3 and 4. And of course, number 5, comparing 1 to 5, 2 to 5, 3 to 5, and 4 to 5. The next step is a simple head count. You're going to count how many times each of those items were circled and put that answer to the left in step 3. The one with the highest count is likely your highest priority. Although, as you see in our example here, we have a tie. Items 3 and 4 were both circled 3 times, but that's easy to fix. We look over to step 2, where we've compared items 3 and 4, you've circled number 3, so that becomes your number 1 priority. Then we go on to step 4, to the left, where we put the ranking of each of the priorities. Item number 4 becomes our number 1 priority, and so on down to step number 1, or item number 1, which has a priority of 5. There you have it. It's a quick way to take a couple of minutes out of your morning, your afternoon, however often you need to do this, and prioritize your priorities.